What's up guys, BrianManeuverstate.com and welcome to my maximum effort upper day where the variation is the banded bench press. I'm going to show you how I set it up. We're looking for something in the 435, 430 range. 425 is my current PR. We're going to see how that goes. Let's go get after it. What is going on people, and welcome to the commentary section of the video. And as promised, here I am showing you how I set up the bands for my banded bench press. It's really not that complicated. I take one end, loop it around the barbell, then I stretch the band down, take it around the pin at the bottom, bring the other end up, and lock it back down the barbell. If you look in the background there near those sledgehammers, that's a veterinary scale that we've actually used to test how much tension is actually on the bands at the top of the movement. And on this setup, it is 90 pounds at the top. Which brings us to the workout, which went okay. Wasn't terrific. Wasn't terrible. It's actually right about where I'm supposed to be at this point in the conjugate method. However, it didn't mean that I needed to be happy about it. Now, a basic principle of the conjugate method is to work up to a maximum set on your maximum effort day. That could be a 1 rep max, 3 rep max, maybe even a 5 rep max, but you're going for something heavy on a variation of the traditional movement. Since this is my maximum effort upper day, the bench press would have been my traditional movement and the bands are the variation. Now bands are going to do a couple things for you, but the biggest asset to them is that they allow you to use accommodating resistance. And all that means is that the movement will actually get harder as it continues on. So for this upcoming set, this is 405 plus 90 pounds of band tension, which means that when it hits my chest, it's right around 405, so you can explode out of the bottom, and then it gets heavier and heavier and heavier as it continues up. It doesn't stay stagnant at that 405. This is an excellent way to build explosiveness and lockout power. However, here on this 435 PR attempt, it didn't build anything. It built my ego being punched in the face. But it's really not a big deal, guys. 405 is just about exactly where I'm supposed to be for this point in the conjugate method. After that, I dropped down to 80% of the 405 because that was my top set and got 3 sets of 5 here at 325, which, as the reps continued on, it got tough. My triceps were definitely getting fried. Between that, I was hitting battle ropes and some standing banded crunches. So I know you guys like to watch battle ropes. I like to watch battle ropes. So the assistance work for my back and lats on this workout were muscle ups and barbell bent over rows. I honestly just include the muscle ups because since I failed so badly on that 435, I wanted to redeem the video by putting something else cool in there. That's why you got the battle ropes, the muscle ups, and you're about ready to see some handstand push-ups. I personally really like doing handstand push-ups for lockout strength and finishing off my triceps at the end of the day. This was supersetted with some standing banded tricep extensions, along with the ones that you turn around and you do it over your head with the bands tricep extension thingy. I don't know. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't pretend to have a clue what the heck that is. I'm just doing it to try to get my press up. And I had some extra unused footage from the other day when I was doing the banded deadlift. Figured since I did the banded bench, I'd show you some banded deadlift. That would be the theme for the day. That was 500 pounds on these because these are average elite FTS bands, which when doubled up end up adding 270 pounds to the top of the movement. Right here you're seeing 540. This was a PR. My previous was 535, going for those baby PRs like I talked about last video. Pull up, really heavy at lockout, but got that. Decided to jump to 545 just so I could throw that quarter plate on. Pulled it up. It decided to start going back down. I decided to say no. Pulled it up. I still don't think I locked it out, but thought I'd include it because it was a heck of a struggle. Well, that could have gone better. It's not a big deal, guys. That's about where I should be right now. I think some of my PRs that I'm hitting early here in Conjugate are kind of outliers. Like I've mentioned in other videos, I was such on like a razor's edge of performance at the end of the last conjugate cycle that walking in now cold and expecting to break those numbers, not completely realistic, but I'm sure a lot of them are going to get broken, especially in the next couple of weeks as I get more used to the variations again. All the assistance stuff went pretty well. I was happy with all of that. And overall, it wasn't a bad workout. It just would have been better if I would have gotten the PR. What are you gonna do? Anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you watching, and a special thank you to all of you who have subscribed in the channel recently. It's been growing. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. Keeps me inspired to keep making videos. One of the next videos I'll be making will actually be a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section down below, and we'll see if they get answered. It can be training related, it can be personal, it can be anything you want, because I get to choose what I answer. But ask whatever you want. Anyway, like I said, thank you guys very much for watching. Keep working hard, and I will catch up with you next time.